Naomi has shocked the world to become your new Women's World Champion. What will the WWE do following Seth Rollins' horrible injury during Saturday night's main event? And we have some scrapped Evolution plans that have been revealed following the show, which occurred last night. Come on in! The water is nice and cool. It's the Cultaholic Wrestling News with Fraser and Ross. Lovely. So a superstar loses a match in the undercard and then comes back in a main event to make it a triple threat, cashes in and takes the title. Where have we seen this one before? It was WrestleMania, the one with the play button back in 2015. But last night at Evolution, Fraser, Naomi did pretty much the same.
She did. She ran it back 10 years later. It doesn't feel that long ago that we had the first triple threat match cash in, and now we've had another one. I'm buzzing for Naomi.
Oh, yes.
I feel like this is massively deserved. It was one of my pitches on this past week's Evolution video.
Oh, you just got to slide in there.
I've got to slide that in. I did say she was going to cash in on the wrong champion, but she's done it. She's left with that title in the middle of Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, which was already a great match. And then you add Naomi to the mix, their chances of winning drastic go down.
And she used, yes, Scotty Steiner. And yes, she used the triple threat rules. Obviously, she made herself in the match. A triple threat then occurred. No disqualifications, of course. So she bopped Io Sky on the head with the briefcase. She then gets Rhea Ripley out the ring, split leg moonsault on Io Sky, the champion, to cash in and pin the champion, no less.
So deserved. This is her first singles title since her return to WWE at the Royal Rumble last year. Obviously, she had that run in TNA that was very highly acclaimed. She's been TNA Knockouts champion there, but this is her first sort of taste of gold since her original WWE run. But I'm excited to see what she does with it. It makes sense now to have her versus Jade Cargill for that belt at SummerSlam, right?
Yeah, because of course earlier in the card, the match that Naomi did lose was a no-holds-barred affair against Jade Cargill. A big Jade through a table for the finish there. Bianca Belair
so good,
doing the old 3 count. Bianca's acting was fantastic when raising Naomi's hand, because, you know, they've got a little bit of a past, don't they? And she was like, meh, begrudging, I don't like you, but you've won. But yes, that would make sense now for at least Jade, if not Bianca as well, to get involved in the title picture now.
Yeah, you would think so. I guess SummerSlam, you want to pack that. That's 2-night event, and there's a lack of top talent right now because of injuries and other things. I'm excited to see if we get that higher up the card than it maybe would have been, and so it gets a better spotlight that it should do.
So it has been a large year for Naomi. She returns, obviously, attempted murder storyline, fresh look, heel turn. It's been all systems go, and a fully deserved title victory. Elsewhere on Evolution, of course, we do have the What Happened At video on the channel right now if you want a detailed move-by-move kind of review of the show last night. But the potted results will alternate, Fraser. Becky Lynch retains her Intercontinental Championship in that triple threat against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
JC Jane defeated Jordan Grace. That was a good match.
Oh, it included a little heel turn as well.
A little taste of heel turn.
Blake Monroe, you saw it coming. Yes, you did. The Judgment Day retained their tag team titles in the match against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Zarya and Sol Ruka, and the Kabuki Warriors.
And Tiffany Stratton defeated Trish Stratus to keep that women's title.
And Stephanie Vaquer is the one going to Paris. She's the one who won the Battle Royal. Yeah. Stephanie McMahon then gets in the ring at the end. She asks the significance of the victory for Stephanie in Spanish, no less. And then, Stephanie. Yeah. I can't even talk English.
There's too many Stephanies. I was very surprised Stephanie McMahon wasn't in the match, to be honest.
I'm surprised she didn't win.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was going to be definitely a thing, because she invented women's wrestling.
She did. Back in 2014. It was a great time. But yeah, Stephanie says that, English isn't her first language, but wrestling is. And she's going to make sure we remember her name when she might just, go and win the title. We don't know who she's going to face yet, but it's going to be one of 2.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Probably not the one we've spoken about already. Yeah. Not that one. Maybe someone else. Right, so we have now the post-Seth Rollins injury plans following Saturday night's main event. Of course, WWE were throwing a bit of a curveball in the LA Knight versus Seth Rollins match. Rollins, of course, goes for that lion salt off the middle rope. He lands awkwardly on his knee, goes down. All systems point to it being a legitimate injury. We'll have more of everything we know in the second news video today. But now it looks like they've obviously got, because it looked like it was going to be Gunther versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Now it looks like we've got plans in motion for what the main event picture will look like heading into SummerSlam now.
For sure. So it was announced that it'll be a 5-man gauntlet match on Raw to determine who faces Gunther, as Ross says there. Participants. Now you've got CM Punk in there. You've got Penta. You've got Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. I think they've just gone, oh crap, SummerSlam's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's really, really soon. They have a very tight turnaround to get this match established. Now we know that Gunther obviously has just finished his feud with Goldberg, so you did need to have something start rapidly. If it was going to be Seth, that's really unfortunate that that's kind of now out of the picture. I'm really torn on who I want to win this.
I think there's two clear favourites in this matchup here. First is Bron Breakker for the obvious kind of thing. It's like a sort of Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan kind of situation, but with men. And the second one, of course, has to be just LA Knight. He's got a victory. I know it's obviously in unfortunate circumstances, but, you know, in the history books, it will say LA Knight defeated Seth Rollins at Saturday Night's main event.
That's very true. See, my head went CM Punk, because I know we've had rumours for quite some time we were going to get CM Punk versus Gunther. That was maybe going to be a WrestleMania match at one point. And I feel like this is maybe their opportunity to go, right, we need to hit the break glass in case of emergency, and it's CM Punk.
I guess there is three favourites.
Three favourites. And Penta, of course.
And Penta. I don't know about Penta. He's a bit lost in the shuffle now,
he's in the shuffle right now for me as well.
But whatever they do, I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Definitely not Juice.
No, he's had his go.
He's had his time.
Imagine if the Reed did it and he won.
Same finish,
and then we go back a few weeks later and Gunther takes the title back off Jay. But there's a myriad of storylines that can go for there, of course. As Fraser mentioned earlier, SummerSlam is a 2-night affair on August 2nd and August the 3rd. August the 2nd being my birthday. So thanks for that one, the WWE. Right, we have some scrap plans from Evolution last night. Fraser, what the hell are they?
Right, so Lilian Garcia says that she was meant to be the ring announcer for the show. Now, she was there for Saturday night's main event the night before, but she was absent from Evolution. Now, she said on Instagram, I was so excited to be announcing Saturday night's main event and Evolution this weekend, but because of lingering effects of a respiratory infection I got some weeks ago, I was only able to announce Saturday night's main event last night before my voice started wigging out. Grateful to announce my announced sister, Alicia Taylor, for stepping up to announce Evolution tonight, and so excited to celebrate all the women involved, as all the women have paved the way to this moment.
I tell you what, watching Saturday night's main event, you would have no idea that there was any issue whatsoever.
She's so good, right?
Yeah,
like she just worked completely through a respiratory issue. That can't be easy when you're the voice of WWE.
Yeah, if there's one thing you don't want to happen, it is a respiratory sort of issue, isn't it? But yeah, she's a youthful lady, is Lilian Garcia. I was watching Instagram the other day, Fraser. She was going down a slide.
She's going down a slide. Well, maybe
maybe
that's where she's got the respiratory issue from. She's screaming "wee" too much.
She's screaming "wee" too much.
Having a great time. I'm gutted to see her miss the show, because she has, since her return to WWE, she has been at a nice throwback. Like, she's the voice of WWE through my childhood, so having her back in WWE is really cool for these throwback moments.
The gravitas.
She brings a certain prestige to these moments. So hopefully she'll be recovering very, very soon, and we'll see her back for the next Saturday night's main event.
Oh, yes. Right. Content on the channel coming out of this weekend. We have what happened at All In. We have what happened at Evolution. Going over to the Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. You will be having WTF for Saturday night's main event. You will be having WTF for All In. You will be having WTF for Evolution, because we do all the AEW and WWE pay-per-views, and it's all happened at once. So all the content, all the time. That's Cultaholic Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. I felt like David Mitchell there.